Next up on Lion TV, a story about a local farm making a splash in YouTube with Titan Green. Jordan Bowman with a look into creating the yearbook.
And me, Jacob Shoei, with all your Stanley Cup playoffs. All that and more, Lion TV starts now.
Good morning, Searcy High. I'm Lexi Farron.
And I'm Anna Calkins. Happy graduation day. With that being said, let's move right along into these morning announcements.
Please check the Lost and Found basket in the West Office for misplaced items. Any items left after May 24th will be donated. And if you have any medications in the nurse's office, please pick them up before May 24th as well. All medications left will be properly disposed of.
If you will turn 16 before August 31st, please make sure to get your second meningitis immunization. It is a state-required vaccine upon turning 16.
Anyone interested in joining the 2023 yearbook staff can pick up an application from Ms. Cook in room 110. The forms are due by the end of the day today.
The Arkansas Seal of Biliteracy is awarded each spring and fall to students in grades 9th through 12th grade, and we are happy to announce that the following students here at SHS have met the language proficiency requirements and have earned the Arkansas Seal of Biliteracy.
Congratulations to the following Spanish students for placing on the National Spanish Exam. Ms. Haynes Spanish 1 students, Ms. Martin Spanish 1 students, Ms. Delgado Spanish 2 students, Ms. Nielsen Spanish 3 students, and Ms. Nielsen's Spanish 4 students.
Juniors, if you ordered a last day shirt, the pickup for those will be this Sunday from 7:30 to 8:30 in the Country Club parking lot.
All library books will be due back by May 10th, so make sure to turn in any books you have ASAP.
You know, Lexi, I wonder what it's like to live on a farm.
You know, I've thought about that too. Luckily, we have Titan Green to tell us about a family here in Rosebud that has their very own farm.
Let's hear it, Titan.
With many local businesses in the world, there is one that stands out the most, with VW Family Farm becoming one of the most popular meat businesses in White County. With many hours they put into the farm and YouTube channel, time management is one of the key things to great success.
It can be difficult because you've got to know when to draw the line on, okay, I have to allot this much time to do school, and because you can't be pushing everything to the last minute, you know? So you've got to be able to say, okay, I have to have so much time, or I have to have this done today, but also you got to make sure that you don't overdo it and that you allot enough time to take care of everything that needs to be done.
Time management, managing how much time are you going to spend editing that day or filming, and then how much time are you going to be packing orders or taking orders places and all different kinds of stuff.
VW Family Farm doesn't just have a business, they have one of the few farm YouTube channels in the state of Arkansas.
You can literally make YouTube videos about anything. And so we just started filming things we were doing, projects here on the farm, things about raising your own meat and your vegetables and all those types of things. And that just kind of led into our YouTube channel, and it's just kind of taken off from there.
They started raising and selling meat back in 2012 and started YouTube in 2018. They are growing rapidly with their business and their YouTube channel.
YouTube, that's a big part of our farm. We're about to hit 40,000 subscribers, so that's really exciting. That gives us a little revenue to pay Lane and Emily to work for us, and they do work. So that's in a nutshell what we do, but it's a lot.
It's pretty cool. I mean, it's good to not have to go to a 9-to-5 job in the morning, to be able to get up out of bed, do my school, and then immediately just roll into working. Saves a lot of time, and it's a lot easier than it's not easy per se, but it's got its own perks, you know?
They want to grow their meat business and YouTube channel to the next level. With them being 3,000 subscribers away from 40,000, they can't wait to get there. Now back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks, Titan. You know, I've always wanted my own YouTube channel.
Me too. Doesn't someone here in Lion TV have their own YouTube channel? I think her name starts with M and ends with Arlie.
You know, Anna, I think you may be onto something. Moving on. In local news, a springtime storm system spawned several tornadoes that whipped through the area of Texas and Oklahoma, causing damage to a school, a marijuana farm, and other structures. There are no reports of serious injury, but there was flooding in Oklahoma and Arkansas. Roads were closed in some parts of Arkansas Thursday because of severe flooding.
In national news, the fighting at the Askavul steel plant in Mariupol still rages on. The Ukrainian troops were able to push back the Russian forces temporarily. Oleksiy Oreskovich, a Ukrainian advisor, said on Thursday the Russian troops entered the territory of Askavul but were kicked out by our defenders. We can say that the fighting is ongoing.
In New Mexico, the biggest wildfire in the U.S. still rages on. President Biden has approved disaster relief to New Mexico, hoping to help civilians who have lost everything. United States Representative Teresa Fernandez said Thursday, "It will help us do that rebuilding, and it will help us with the expenses and the hardship that people are facing right now." Hey Anna, I really want to know what the weather is. Do you happen to know what the forecast is?
No clue, Alexia, but Charity Sanders does. Come on, Charity, give us those updates.
Today's high will be 72, mostly sunny with the rain percent chance at 9. Your winds going north or west-northwest at 15 miles per hour. Your humidity at 70% and your sun rose at 6:10 a.m. on to tonight. Tonight's low will be 53, clear skies with the rain percent chance at 8. Your winds going northwest at 7 miles per hour. Humidity at 86% and your sun will set at 7:57 p.m. on to the almanac. The last 7 days temperatures, 78 as your high and 57 as your low. Monthly average of precipitation will be 5.93 inches and your month today at 3.25 inches onto the 5cast. Saturday, 78 as your high, 54 as your low with the 7% chance of rain. Sunday with the 85 as your high and 68 as your low with the 6% chance of rain. Monday, 90 as your high, 68 as your low with the 5% chance of rain. Tuesday, 92 as your high, 68 as your low with the 6% chance of rain. And Wednesday, 89 as your high and 67 as your low with the 22% chance of rain. Well, it looks like it's really heating up.
Yeah, I can't believe it's already getting in the 90s.
Me neither. So, what's for lunch?
For lunch today, we'll be having mini corn dogs, dinner roll, green salad, baby carrots, fruit cocktail, bananas, and milk.
Sounds good. Be sure to thank our lunch ladies for all their hard work when you go through the line.
Definitely. What's next on the agenda, Lexi?
Next up is a story about Yearbook with our very own Jordan Bowman.
Exciting. Take it away, Jordan.
When making a yearbook, there's lots of challenges, and the SHS Yearbook is figuring out how to assemble a large documentation of the school year.
Being a yearbook teacher is a lot different than being an English teacher. A lot of times in the English classroom, I'm doing all of the instruction and guiding the students through a process. But in yearbook, it really is much more of a collaborative effort.
In yearbook, you need some type of determination. The yearbook staff have to look down deep for their own motivation.
Yearbook is very sort of self-directed. So most importantly, students have to have a drive and good time management in order to finish the pages and do the work on time.
In order to keep the pages in a yearbook looking good, you can't just do it yourself. You have to work together.
As much as it's an individual project, it's also collaborative, and so I need people who are willing to work with others well as be able to stay on task and manage their time effectively.
To have a good and successful yearbook, you have to have an amazing staff. For years now, they've had an award-winning staff.
We've got a great staff this year, and I have a lot of fun in there, and I think we just all bond really well, so that's a lot of fun. I think when you think yearbook, you just kind of think about pictures, taking pictures and just slapping them in, but that is not at all what goes on. You have to sometimes you have to crop photos, sometimes you have to tag photos, you have to write different captions and make them in a certain way, and it's a lot more detail oriented than most people would think.
With the book coming out in the summer, the SHS Yearbook is on track to becoming better and better each year. With a great staff and their amazing writing skills, we should watch out for what's to come.
Thanks, Jordan. I've always found yearbook really interesting.
Me too. Plus, I just love Miss Cook.
Me too. I also love Jacob Shoey.
Well, then what are we waiting for? Let's pass it over to Jacob with all of our latest sports updates.
Happy Fantastic Friday, Searcy High. Let's hit these last bit of sports updates before going into this well-needed weekend. In local sports, the Searcy Lions softball team has their last game of the season next Monday, where they will take on the BB Badgers here at the high school. The Lions' record is at 14-10, 9-5 against conference, while the BB Badgers are at 20-5, 10-2 against their conference. While this may be a tough match, we hope to see our Lady Lions pull the dub for the last game of the season. The Searcy Lions baseball team had a doubleheader against the Jonesboro Hurricanes this Wednesday after the game was postponed for Monday due to weather conditions. The boys would lose both the games, with them losing the first one 8-0 and then losing the second game 11-1. Their last game against the Cabot Panthers for Thursday was canceled due to rain. The Searcy Lions esports team will have their state championship for Mario Kart this Saturday, where our second seed Searcy Lions will be playing the #1 Fort Smith Northside. We wish our players the best of luck, and we hope that they will be state champions this Saturday. The state championship game will be streamed on twitch.tv/Searcy Esports. In national sports, the New York Yankees within the past few weeks have been one of the hottest teams in baseball, where they went on an 11-game winning streak up until this Wednesday, where they lost to Toronto Blue Jays 2-1. During the win streak, they swept 3 teams in the Cleveland Guardians, the Kansas City Royals, and the Baltimore Orioles, all the way from Yankee Stadium. Key players during the win streak include first baseman Anthony Rizzo and outfielders Stanton and Judge, where all these players will be sparks for their offense. This is the longest winning streak in the MLB since the Cardinals won 17 in a row last season, and we can expect many more win streaks like these just to happen in the future. In the NHL, Stanley Cup playoffs are continuing with some interesting and intriguing things happening, including the Colorado Avalanche at Denver blowing out the Nashville Predators 7-2, the Washington Capitals upsetting the #1 seed Florida Panthers in Miami 4-2, taking a 1-0 lead in the series, and the Edmonton Oilers shutting out the LA Kings 6-0, tying their series at 1-1. A lot of these series seem to be heating up, so keep a close eye on them in the next few days. Meanwhile, in the NBA, the second round of playoffs are still continuing with some thrilling things happening, including the Celtics at Boston winning a game against the Milwaukee Bucks 109-86 to tie the series at 1-1. Another very close game against the Golden State Warriors and the Memphis Grizzlies, where Memphis would win by 5 points 106-101 to tie their series at 1-1. And the Miami Heat, where they would take a quick 2-0 lead in their series, where they beat the Philadelphia 76ers 119-103 to hopefully sweep them in the playoffs to make it to the semifinals. While some teams are down in their series, expect anything to happen when it comes to playoffs. Well, Searcy, that's all the sports updates I have for you this week. I hope everyone has a fun and safe weekend. Now back to the news desk with Lexi and Anna.
Thanks, Jacob.
Well, it seems we've reached the end of this episode of Lion TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Searcy High Lion TV, and check out our latest Lion Press story by Brennan Lowry about the Blackberry Garden coming here to Searcy High.
And remember to follow us on Twitter at Lion TV, Instagram at Searcy Lion TV, and on Facebook at Searcy High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Lexi Farron.
And I'm Anna Calkins. We'll see you back here next week, Searcy.